Hi, I'm Ian Hemphill, otherwise known as Herbie, and I'm experiencing the most beautiful aroma as I snuggle up to this wonderful tree. Absolutely heavenly. This is one of my favourites. This is called a curry leaf tree, a member of the Morea family. And a lot of people think that, curry leaf tree, that's what they make curries from, is it? Reality is, it's called a curry leaf tree because the leaves are used in curries in the same way that in Europe we would use a European bay leaf in our cooking. So we see the curry leaf being used very much in Indian and Asian cooking. Very popular in the south of India, very sort of characteristic of South Indian cooking. It's quite interesting, when you smell it, when you crush the leaves, and you don't have to crush them much, just brushing against the tree, you'll get this lovely, beautiful, citrusy type aroma. It's quite a hard aroma to explain, but the degree to which the flavour profile of these leaves complements all those lovely curry spices like cumin and turmeric and cardamom and cloves and allspice and ginger, and it's just a wonderful marriage of flavours. Curry leaf tree is quite an easy tree to grow. It does like a sheltered position. If you plant a curry tree out on its own, hasn't got any company, it's exposed to wind, won't be a happy tree at all. But plant it where it's fairly close to other trees. This one's growing in a large pot. You will find that it'll be very happy. Now, the other thing that's interesting about a curry leaf tree is that in some climates, not so much in the tropics, but you will find in climates that are more like around about latitude 30 degrees or 32 degrees, you will find that towards the end of winter, not the beginning, but at the end of winter, the leaves will go very bronze in colour and the majority of them will fall off. And many people have thought, oh dear, my poor curry tree, winter was too severe, it's a tropical tree, it didn't make it, it's died. Be patient. You'll be surprised. You'll find as soon as you start to get the lovely warmth of spring, you'll see all these new shoots come onto your curry leaf tree, and as you start to get well into spring and before summer, you'll have a fabulous crop of curry leaves just like this. There's a couple of ways you can use them in cooking. You can chop them up very finely and then blend them through the dish that you're making. The other way is, if you're using them in, say, a curry, is to fry the curry leaves in oil at the very beginning of making the curry, and then you continue to add the rest of your ingredients. The other thing that we'll often do with curry leaves is we will fry them in oil so that they become quite crisp, then put them on paper towel to drain, and then when we serve the dish, we will sprinkle some of these fried curry leaves over the dish. Absolutely delicious. Another way they're often used is in a process that the Indians call tempering, where they'll take a little crucible of oil that they will heat on the stove. And then they'll throw into that little crucible of hot oil some brown mustard seeds, some asafoetida, and some curry leaves. It'll all bubble up and spit, and a beautiful aroma will come from it, and then that will be poured over the curry, and it almost acts like a garnishing, and the hot oil has sort of extracted all those wonderful flavours which go so well in that kind of cooking. So keep your eye out for curry leaf trees. Great to have growing in the garden. Lovely aroma. Every time you brush past it, you get this absolutely wonderful fragrance. If you want more information about herbs and spices, then go to our website, which is www.herbies.com.au. On the website, you will find lots of information, pictures of the different herbs and spices, and of course, you can order online, and we send to nearly all countries around the world. And because we want to demystify spices for people, we want people to feel comfortable using them. Please, if you have any questions at all that you would like to ask us, don't hesitate to ask us your questions, and we'll be only too pleased to answer them.